Whoop to motherfucking whoop, guys. You already know it's the one and only Miss Juggalette. So that means that it's Tuesday again. This week was immortality and complete opposite of what uh Mass Creature had done. Now, as much as Dane likes the idea of immortality, I have to disagree because for me, on the other hand, I wouldn't wish immortality on my worst enemy. Um, the way I see it, just like birth is a blessing, so can death. Now that's coming oddly from my lips when I've lost 18 people within February will be 3 years. But you know, for some people who are suffering or some people that can't get what who don't like the idea of change and can't change and like kind of form with the new age, a lot of people don't want to live through that. And, that's not necessarily something that, we should have them go through. I mean, a lot of people, they can't do change and they can't do that kind of stuff. Um, this reminds me of the story, and it's one of my favorite stories of all time. It's Tuck Everlasting. And it is about a family who is journeying through, and they find a water spring, and they all drink from the water spring, and even the horse does. I believe it's the cat that doesn't drink from the spring. Suddenly strange things start happening. The horse doesn't die once it gets shot. Somebody falls out of a tree and breaks their neck. It goes back to normal and nothing happens. You know, they realize that they cannot die. They realize that they're stuck here forever on Earth. And Tuck falls in love with this woman, this young girl who, you know, just gets to learn about them and, everything. Yes, although when you are immortal and you get to live forever, you get to see the world. You can see every part of the world that you so wish. You've got all the time in the world to. But you also don't get to see this. You get to see some things that a lot of people would never want to. For example, like I said in the story, Tuck's brother, he falls in love with a woman and has, I believe it was 2 children. You know, they end up leaving him before he could get them to drink from the spring. He had to outlive both of his children. And that's one thing that, no parent really ever wants is to outlive their children. Um, you know, it would just be horrible in my eyes to be 20 years old forever and looking into my daughter's eyes, who's 80 years old, this older, graceful, grown up woman. I'm her mother, and I'm looking at this gray haired and old woman, little brittle woman, and I'm only 20 years old. To have to bury my own child, it would be one of the worst situations ever in my life, no matter how old they were, you know, and for them to outlive me or for me to outlive them because I can't die. I don't know. Like I said, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy because a lot of people can't deal with the changes. They can't deal with, you know, how society changes and, some of the things that you would have to go through. You're stuck here until the world ends. That's it. I don't know. I just, like I said, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. And I will grow old with the people that I love. And I will die with the people, knowing that the people that I love know that I love them. And that's certain. Some of the two most certain things on this earth is that you'll live, you'll be born, and you'll die. And I just think that that's the way that it should be, because we're not made to really, we're not really made to change and be around change. Why am I ringing? Sorry, guys. But yeah, so immortality, is it really a blessing, or is it more along the lines of a punishment? I say punishment, but that's up to me. But yeah. So I'm gonna get going, guys. Next week is my topic of the week, and Thursday will be here with me. He's gonna be here on Saturday, and my topic will be up on Sunday, and he'll be in my video probably, and I'll be in his. So much motherfucking wicked clown love, guys, and don't forget, always keep it wicked. Later.